Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. Excuse me. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, then simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so beginning here with the toad. Okay, the toad is it's having to do something that you may not particularly like, but doing this task will prove to be rewarding. So it can be an indicator of good luck, but in order to have that luck, it would require action. It can also speak to the toad or the frog and the prince. It could be that you thought this person was your prince, but now with the clouds on here, there's conflict, there's doubts about this, there's confusion. This can be doubts and confusions about making some type of change, having to do something that you do not particularly like or want to do. And it has to do with balance, because the scales have appeared here. So getting some type of balance either in this, back to this relationship, or for yourself. You're in deep thought about this, trying to shed light with the lantern here, seeking guidance or inner guidance. You've got a gut feeling, you've got a sense of foreboding with these clouds about this, whatever this situation is for you. And it has to do with a long-term relationship with the lilies here. Now, something in the past is most likely haunting you with regards to this situation. You have the milk on the history card, so the milk can be that emotional dejection, disappointment, sorrow over a past event or past events, crying over spilt milk, so to speak. You may not have any emotional nourishment in this relationship. The history card. It could be that this has been going on for some time, or there's you're reliving situations, events that you've experienced in this long-term relationship, things that have happened, a past situation or past situations or patterns that resurface. There's something here that you see with the pipe, you're not wanting to take action, you're stopping yourself. Stop, think is what you're doing. Thinking something over, because you don't really want to take that action. So, for the time being, you wear a mask. Now, the mask is very important in this reading because it kind of is threaded through. You have the mask showing up from, I used 3 decks, all 3 decks speak to a mask. So the mask here is speaking to wearing two faces, deception, hidden agenda. It could be either you hiding a burden behind this mask, or hiding some type of news behind that mask, or information. Or you feel that they are being deceptive. So we have the card of power here. And power is about needing to own your power, stand in or take back your power. Now it's interesting that we have a spilt milk on this card, and the woman is laying in it, immersed in it. And here we also have, oh, I'll get it out of the glare, milk. Okay. She may feel betrayed. It's coming with the snake. She may feel like she got bit, really. That she was deceived or is being deceived by someone. The snake is very, they go unseen, you know, and they just kind of sneak out and bite you. And so that's possible. She's not, maybe not trusting this snake, and with good reason, I would think. It could be that someone with this card tries or is trying to dominate or to make her bend to their will. And maybe she pretends to do so, but has a hidden agenda. Okay. She's seeking her answers. Maybe she doesn't feel ready to get out, or feels that getting out could be risky, but yet the cards are saying if she takes the risk, the toad here, if she takes the risk, not the risk, if she takes the action, there's luck there. But she must take the action, and she's not. She's hiding. Okay, so seeking answers, waiting on more information with regards to this long-term relationship, or with regards to the other person's feelings. Do they really love me? Or, you know, is this really over? Are they out of love with me? The answer to that question, or those questions, or whatever question is turning in your mind having to do with this relationship and feelings and direction, you will have that answer soon. The intellect. So, it speaks to the delights of the mind, the plagues of the mind, fantasy, illusions, how we think, plan, solve problems, the ability to reason, to understand, the ability to discern, to know the difference between what is real or true and what is false, what is illusion. So the scythe is coming with this card, and so this is representing a sudden shock, a shocking event, something that happens quickly. This can indicate a quick decision, something being cut out. Now, the direction in these decks, we always got to look at those. The direction of the tip of the scythe is pointing to the cannon. So something is going to shock you, and what this is somebody's behavior, or something somebody says or does. They're going to explode. The health of this relationship needs a lot of work. It's suffering, or it is very unhealthy, toxic, with the medicine being here. And so beneath that, we have this vision card. And so this is like an awareness that something needs to change, perhaps, or that something needs to be cut out. It is something that you really want to change. You really want to change this because you need to, and you know this. Something, whatever this is, this shocking event, news, whatever comes out in this explosion, it is going to really upset you, frustrate you. You are living in an unhappy situation, and I feel almost like you crave that new beginning. But perhaps you perhaps you're afraid to take the risk. You may even think, oh, okay, because I feel like there's a pattern of this behavior. Being as we have this history card here, the spilled milk, the cannon also can speak to past, or the past coming back. You may feel, for some, that it's fleeting, that it'll pass. Maybe I shouldn't, or maybe you're just afraid to get out, afraid to take that risk. You finish with the tombstone. This tombstone can speak to large-scale losses, burdens. So, I mean, it could be that this you might feel is too risky with regards to what you might lose. But it speaks or asks you actually to take the time to look at yourself and at the relationship. And you need to assess whether it is time to move on, to take that decision. Because you're unhappy where you are. Because it is unhealthy, toxic relationship, situation, person. You do it because you know you need to do it. because something needs to change. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.